That should be good. Ah, there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dev Day. My name is Andre, and it's good to see everybody today. Today, we're going to be doing something I've never done before. We're going to try to export models and files from the full build of Funk Unplugged into Unreal Engine. That's something that I need to do so that I can get most of the Funk Unplugged models into my interactive portfolio today. While we wait for Unreal Engine to boot up, I'll explain this. Basically, I have in here, if I can find them, because unfortunately, we will deal with that later, because it's not important right now. I cannot remember where everything is the problem, right? So, I know Ampy's files are here, because they are there, but the problem is that I don't remember how to actually extract Ampy's model. So you can see, like, I have Ampy's physical model present and accounted for, right? I don't remember how to pull that out with his many materials. Ampy has a very, like, kind of complicated animation controller. He's got a very complicated texturing patterns and different animations that can go. I need to get all of these into Unreal Engine whenever it decides to boot up. Oh, it's going okay. It's at like 72% back there. So the thing is that when we were building this, I was not part of this part of the project. So I have no idea how to actually, like, extract these things from Unreal or from Unity and import them elsewhere. I think if I import the entirety of the Ampy folder, I think there's a way for me to export it as a package. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so if we export this, I think I should be able to export this to just here, basically. And I want to export it as, like, Ampy model export. That might work. Otherwise, I need to figure out a way to just export the bits that I need and then move it essentially to somewhere else. I'm not actually sure if this is something that's possible, mind you. I literally got on today. I slept in way too late, which was my fault. But I got on today and was like, all right, cool. I need to, like, learn how to do this. And then all this week I've been so underwater with, like, other projects and other work and things like that that I haven't had time to really, like, sit down and do that. In addition to that, we need to make the staircase from upstairs to downstairs, which we'll probably take care of later today. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. This is the wrong one. Oh, okay, okay. Oh man, I almost had a heart attack. Woo! Alright, good. We're good. I was like, the staircase is facing the wrong direction. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. I almost had an absolute heart attack right there. Yeah, there we go. That's all the stuff that I made last time. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Yeah, I just have to remember to do that next time. Cool. Awesome. So, we also need to make the staircase that goes from upstairs, that curls around the outside of the statue, to go downstairs. I'm having a little trouble finding a 3D artist to make me a giant, goofy-ass golden statue of myself, mind you. But that's something that we'll deal with later because I have plenty of time to like get that done. So once I figure out how to do Ampy's stuff, because I think he's probably like, I want him to be really the centerpiece up here with like, you know, him in the middle with like a couple of buttons to activate some animations and things like that. I want to be able to see that work before we go on any further. So in Unity then, we should have that fully extracted now. So is there a way for me to import that into here? Is my question. Import into level. No, okay, so it has to be an OBJ file. So if I... That's the peaking mesh for Ampy. Aha, okay, so if I pull Ampy's FBX file out and import it into... We should make a new folder as well. Portfolio museum. Seems like a good move. Paste it there. I should also tweet out that I'm currently going live. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see everybody. Twitter. And on Facebook. Happy Dev Day, everyone. Going live, working out how to extract VX files from Unity project UE4 so we can make some fun museum installations today. Come over to twitch.tv/StupidWay33 to take a peek. Hashtag audience. Sweet. Grab that, tweet. Get this. Tweet. Okay, cool. Anyway, back to business. Right, so now we have the FBX here, so I should be able to import Ampy into here, no problem. Where was import? Yeah, so I should be able to import Ampy's FBX into here. Can I make a new folder? No? Alright. So we'll put it into the... I guess we'll put it in the starter content for now. Definitely want to like... Yeah, okay, import. I don't know if any of those settings are correct. It's unfortunate that this is like one of the parts that I do not fully grasp in Unreal. This is also the low poly version of Ampy. I guess it's an untextured version. Which means we also need to import his texture pack. Show me these in the Explorer as well, please. Okay, we can put those into the Portfolio Museum here. I definitely need all of that. Yeah, I'm wondering if I can even import. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do. I didn't want to extract them. Not that it super matters for this project, because it's already like I have non-local versions of it out in the wilderness, but yeah. What is this one? I don't recognize this one at all. What's he doing? He's like peeking sideways. That's weird. No big deal. Okay. Anyway, I'm wondering if there's a way for me to also grab these animations. I think I need to grab, if I'm going to grab the animations, we need to grab them all. Like the meta and the other parts as well. So we'll just grab all of them and put them in here for now. I don't even know if these will import correctly into Unreal. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, so let's also import... Interesting. Can I not... See, this is the problem. Like, we're in a part of Unreal that I have no experience with at all. Is the problem. So, like, I don't know how to, like, even begin with this, basically. Ooh, what did I do? So, like, hold on a minute. So if I come in here and I find... Welcome to Blueprints. Okay, well, I don't need help with Blueprints. That I know a decent amount about. Although, there's going to be definitely an entire stream of me, like, watching Blueprint tutorials with everybody. Yeah, we don't need to read all of that. Okay, we'll cut all of that out. Oh, okay, there he is. Very strange that. I don't know how I did that. I really should have read how to do this, to be honest. Look how small he is. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to grab this bit and make him bigger, please. Yeah. We definitely need to find his proper texture, though. But for now, we can get rid of this BSP and replace it with just Ampy, who is this beautiful monochromatic white that I've got going on right now. Absolutely stunning. Actually, can I make him out of something else, please? Make him out of door. It's compiling. Hold on. Yeah, there he is, made out of BSP, which is always fun. Because he still should have his animation skeleton attached to him, I think. At least I think he should. I'll make him out of gold for right now. Gold seems fine. Oh. Maybe not so fine. Let's do hex tile. There we go. This part I remember, because I used to do this a lot. It's the easiest way to like texture something in Unreal, at least for like basic things. So like, you know, if I wanted to make this into like water, for instance, just drag and drop it. It has an easier time doing it onto like BSP and stuff, obviously, right? But you can even see like it can apply like a flowing texture to something, which is kind of sick. But we'll probably do wood. There is a way to do it where it's like the whole object instead of just like the faces of the object, mind you, but I do not remember how to do that, so game is super having an aneurysm about me doing this for some reason. Come on. I mean, I guess I don't mind applying it to like each face, but it's a little tedious. And then we'll do oak for the floors. There we go. Oak floors. That is not the goal of today's episode, mind you, but getting this working is going to be the aim of today's episode. So, with that out of the way, I'm wondering how I can put all of these animations and things into here. Let's make a new folder. There we go. Import the ivory texture, I guess. Apply it, maybe? Can we do that? There we go. That's better. Yeah, there's our boy. There's our boy. Now I just need to go... I'll have to hunt down his original texture, the blue one. But that's way better. Alright, cool. Now, if I import... So I definitely want to try to import all the files. Let's see what we can pull into the game here. Definitely want to do that one. So we'll go ahead and import that. Use it as like a texture. As we dig around inside the guts of our project here. Looking for things that maybe we want to like maybe use. Lifeguard chair, no. I don't want to use any of that. Because nothing in there we can use. Some hanging vines might be fun to import at some point. Oh. Pull these in. We'll have to hunt down their textures as well. Uh-huh. Pulled in their attached things as well. Awesome. That's actually really good. Huh. Alright, well. Get rid of all of that, basically. And by get rid of all that, I mean just Control-Z it away. Oh, nope. I want to edit, redo. Because I definitely want that. Alright, cool. Let's keep peeking around. There's nothing useful in there. I don't remember that much. Why are those all FBX files, I wonder? I know this isn't like normally like the most thrilling thing to look at, but the nice part about it is that it is something that like I need to do. Dylan's menus. How about materials? What do you got for me in materials? Some grids. Some textures we definitely borrowed from a fan project. Like just airing all the dirty laundry now. Maybe it's under skins. These are all the Unity standard assets. Pull that in too. Let's take a look at that. Oh no, this is like an extremely early enemy. Yeah, that's nothing. Here we go. So our HUD objects. Some very, very old ones in here that definitely probably could have been cleaned up to get rid of some stuff. There's so much stuff in here that like doesn't need to be in here anymore that we should have cleaned out probably. I think that's like a big problem right now that we're running into, is that I don't know where any of the stuff that I'm looking for is. Like as a not for nothing kind of moment, I don't actually know where a lot of this stuff ends up. It's like finding Ampy's model was great, right? I also don't think Unreal can import the animations. Because I can't remember how Unreal's animation engine works. I know about the content browser. didn't mean to do that, but we can maybe make a small something while I'm here. It's like a small painting, basically. There we go. I maneuver myself into position here. There you go, and then we can just apply. Boop. It's not bad. A little splash of color. Move that to the Ampy exhibit over here. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Not really perfect, but, you know, I'll figure it out later. But we'll, like, adjust the heat map on that, change it around a little bit so it's not 4 squares. Instead, it'll be just 1. Yeah, that's a problem, is that I definitely want to import Ampy's animations into here, but I don't actually know how to do that. I've never actually worked with Unreal's animation engine before. It's like another one of the very few things that like I just never did. Get rid of the lighting for now. Cause it's a blue. I know it's a blueprint. Excuse me. What? What is he doing? What is this? What is this? Alrighty. What is he doing is my question. Like, I can't see him because he's in the ground. How do I move him? Guess that'll work. Hold on a minute. I think it imported all of his animations into one large animation, which is not what we want. Okay. Well, that gives us somewhere to work, something to work with. So can I like wish it wasn't upside down. That would be really helpful. So I wouldn't mind extracting that. Just this off of him, basically. Like I said, I've not used Unreal's animation engine to any like real depth. I'm not an animator by trade, unfortunately. It's really something that I should probably like sit down and actually like learn about before I try to fuck around with it too much, because it's its own. I remember it being its own editor. That much is certain. I mean, hold on, let's... Where am I again? Oh, yeah. I remember. We need to go this way. Alright, let's go take a look. I mean, if he's up there just, like, wigging out, we'll have to fix it. But, I mean, maybe it'll be fine. We're definitely going to have to... I applied a texture down here that I didn't mean to apply. Definitely going to have to sit down and, like... And I applied a wood texture there, too. Must have done it through the wall. Yeah, he's definitely animating. We need a light in here, though. We'll build that. See, Unreal, I've only ever really used Unreal for level editing, right? Building spaces, doing that kind of stuff. I've never used it for animations, which really, in context, I should probably be focusing more on finding the assets for the worlds and creating my little dioramas for them right now. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's still building. That explains it. Hey, Nick, you're in the chat, right? No, thought I saw you in there. Can you type something? I just want to make sure it works, because I have my phone pulled up with the chat so that I can bypass the issue I'm having with Twitch right now. It seems to not have the same problem on my phone. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care about the... Fuck, I forgot though. Oh, there we go. Okay. I have to put lights everywhere else. Otherwise I won't be able to see. It's like pitch black in some of these spaces. So dark. Luckily, I'm the one who built this space, so... There we go. Should be able to just... There we go. Perfect. There he is. Our boy having a demonic absolute aneurysm. Yeah, I see what it is. So it imported his dancing animation and opposing animation into this character's animation mesh, this one. I need to figure out how to make it not do that. First, I need to be able to see him before we do anything. Okay, well, and we'll save that to dancing. That's too many frames. So it goes all the way to here, basically. Here's a real question. What can I do about that? Oh god, it recorded me doing it manually. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Get rid of that in a second here. How am I gonna fix that? Don't want to add any curves. It imported his skeleton just fine, which is actually like amazing. I'm actually like impressed that it did that without me having to like do anything extra. Normally you have to pay for that. Turning to a neutral stance here, which is fine. So first off, no, okay, so we will, there we go. So now if I press play, okay, well now we have the dancing animation, so we can now rename this. Dancing MP, and this is now come on, there we go, there you go. No, come on, there we go. Throw me away. Cool. All right, now I want to only apply export that to FBX, because then I should be able to apply just dancing ampy to this thing. Okay, cool. Where is throw me away? Throw me away. There's the FBX for it. Where's my player character? Just grab him. Fly him over here, then up. Further up that way. As we look upon the haunting visage of Ampy here, who I will bathe in more lights. So he has a more even glow to him, a more even patina, so to speak. You know, the thing about this that I find interesting is that it didn't take very long for me to... There we go, that's a much brighter room. He is floating ever so slightly. Too low. Okay, up a little bit. I don't think it's ever going to be perfect because I think he's always going to sink into the ground a little, but that's because he's not going from an idle animation to anything else. So I have to find a way to import his idle animation, which means we need to dig around for his idle animation inside of the Funk Unplugged repo. Yeah. All those are our player data caches. That's the digital manifest. Definitely, guys. It has to be in here. Try just importing him correctly this time. Import all of it. Spin them around. Let's see if that imported anything new. No, it did not. Slap one of those on there. Okay, now. What is this little ampy doing now? Having a bad time is the answer. Having a bad time is a... oh boy. Yeah, that's not alarming at all. Alright, let's take a look at this one. It must have imported literally all of his animation sets. All on top of one another, basically. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not great. They must handle... Huh. I wish there was a better way for me to discern what the fuck is going on with this thing. I just don't have enough familiarity with this to, like, be able to do anything with it. That's because I grabbed just his wrist, I think. Like, he's like having, like, he's going through every animation in the game, including, like, yeah, I'd like to grab the root, please. So that way when I spin it, it spins the whole thing. Because this isn't the same as with the other mesh, because the other mesh is using... adds a different animation set. Because this is definitely a different animation set, because the other one doesn't quirk around with the head at all. Although they look very similar to one another. I don't know. I actually don't really know how to do this, is the thing. Because, like, if I go to Ampy in game, right? So, like, if we hit play in Unity, which I know this is an Unreal stream and I'm pulling up Unity assets and shit, but maybe I'm grabbing the wrong Ampy. Is that possible? Game's gotta load for a hot second while we wait. There we go. So if I pause and zoom my ass over here with Unity's awful editor camera. What am I clicked on right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not... I don't care about any of that. I need to find Ampy. Where is he? There he is. in something called Ampy Final. Ah, okay. So we need to find Ampy Final inside of all of this. Can you show me where this is? This is in 1.1. Okay, in models, new Ampy Final. Got it. Okay, so we need to go to import, Monkey Jam Evasion. What's it under? Assets. Assets models final. New Ampy Final. Ampy. Alrighty. Now, real talk. Different question. Where are his... There we go. Yes. Oh, okay, so we need to import it, but then I need to call it something else. No, we need to import it, and I need to take it. Okay, here's what we'll do. Oh, damn it, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to copy it. Still need the game to... I still want the local version to function. Rename it to... There we go. Not bad. One step at a time. One step at a time. There we go. Ampy there. But the properly colored one this time. Okay, so now hit play. He shouldn't have any animations. Huh. It looks pretty good in Unreal, actually. Not bad. Alright, now we need to figure out a way to give him animations. So get rid of you. You're not useful anymore. But I need to figure out how to give him animations, but like in an intelligent way. So I think what we need to do is... I need to make an animation blueprint, and I don't know how to do that, actually. Had like an absolute aneurysm for a hot second there. So what's going on here is, once again, it has imported literally every animation into Ampy all at the same time. So that's his idle animation. It's falling. But the thing is that it's transitioning him through all of them, basically. Which is, to be honest, a little funny. Go ahead and raise him back up there. So I need to figure out how to import just Ampy's individual. I need to import every animation model by itself. Ampy show off 1. Let's copy that one as well. Import it. Because why not? Take a look at it at least. We have 3 of the same animation here, so I guess I will take one of them and we will see what it does. So I'm pretty sure these are all animations. Gonna have to have a talk about with the next team that I do about not doing exactly what this appears to do here. While I import like hundreds and hundreds of hours of work, basically. Because the first couple frames of this are his run cycle, and then it starts in on his idle cycle right there. I wish there was a way for me to chop this up, because the two what's it called? Yeah, so this one's got an even cleaner. There we go. Now we can call this Ampy idle instead. This is very like a very oddly challenging thing to do for some reason. I mean, granted, I'm also doing this like the jankiest way possible. That should be... It's not quite right. The problem is that his feet aren't starting far enough apart, I think. So, like, I can look at a skeleton and, like, fuck around with that as well, but... Ooh boy, okay. I don't know. I don't know. I think for now we'll come back for that. I have to learn. I have to sit down and actually like learn about the animation engine before I can like fuck around with that too much, I think. Definitely like do not fully grasp how to like work this at all. What we'll work on instead is let's go through and first let's make the staircase because I think that's gonna be relevant. And by I think gonna be relevant, I mean like I need to do it, so we're gonna do it. So yeah, first things first, let's cut our hole using subtractive brush. How thick did I make the ceiling? Holy shit. Okay, it's a really thick ceiling, holy crap. Alright, cool. So basically what I want to do is do that and then replicate it and put another one there. And then I want to take a curved staircase. It's times like this, by the way, that make me think I should maybe stick to just playing video games instead of making them. Although I am very good at this particular bit of doing this sort of stuff, to be honest. Increase the number of steps by a lot. Increase the angle. Change the angle of that just ever so slightly. It's not quite the height we need. That is right, yeah. Line it up there. Perfect. Increase the stair width manually here. Okay, now we have a different problem, which Just I now need this to go that way, but without getting much bigger. So you know what we could do, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We can't cut off, so a big thing right now is that we cannot cut off the doorways, right? We need to make sure that this stays pretty clean. So we're going to have to make the staircase floating, first of all. And then we're going to have to make it so that it contorts in such a way that we can do it where you can walk up it still. So as we leave the haunted Ampy behind, who's doing a decent idle animation. Is this traversable at all? Can you go up it? I mean, it's obviously it's off the ground right now, so let's fix that real quick there. I should just grab this. I really wish I could grab it and then pilot myself using the camera, like just like carry it with me basically as I move around the country. Okay, that's better. Now we can just. So that is traversable. It's a little ugly, but I have a feeling that that is going to be the case regardless. Decrease the step width a little bit. Maybe. Where's my mouse? There it is. Bring that up a little bit, and then what we'll do instead of the holes we've made, is make a single hole. I don't know. I don't know about that either. I do that and then dig it counterclockwise. Yeah, it should replicate basically perfectly onto the other side. Where we then need to space it out slightly. Maybe more slightly. Good. That is definitely the image I was looking for when I had this place in mind. Something like that, basically. This one's too far. Please, I'm begging you, just select the whole model. Thank you. God damn it. Perfect. Yeah, okay, there we go. Then I want to move both of them over slightly. And then what we'll do is we'll cut a tunnel in both of them. The tunnel probably wouldn't work, to be honest. Cut a hole here, and then I'll put a plane over the top of it, basically. And then what we'll do is we'll do a regular linear staircase. And then we'll widen the stairs, basically. Creating like a sort of ramp. Something that I'm actually decent at. Except, yeah, that I need to then lower the... No. Don't think that's the strategy. I think what the strategy is bump this out slightly. Bring it in. Back this up. Basically, we're going to make a staircase down to like a sort of like a landing. So that way it's nice and easy to do. So what we'll do is take it like that. Yeah. We'll put a box in here. Pop. Yeah, just like that. Except I definitely want it to be lower than that. Okay, so that what we'll do is taking this model, we'll decrease the number of stairs by a hairbreadth. Change the curve. Come on, I just select the whole model, for the love of God. It's very frustrating, very frustrating. It's gotta be 181 on both. Yes. Yes. Just like that. That is a very, very cool space. Very cool space indeed, actually. There we go. Perfecto. Perfecto. Use the last bit of staircase there. Add another couple steps. Bring it in slightly. And good. Okay, I'll take a look at this. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not traversable. Cool. Love it. Okay, let's try that again. It looks a little hideous now, but we'll go back and fix it in a second. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we'll raise up the platform slightly, shrink it in slightly. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Not bad. Sorry, I'm just checking something really quick. Awesome. Hooey. Let's take a peek. Should be able to climb up the staircase with no issue. That is slightly too high still. Perfect, actually. Yeah, really good right there. Good. So now what we'll do is we will take in each of these individual sides. So take in each of these individual sides a little bit. Just organize the way that this looks. Just a hair. There we go. Not bad. Cool. Just make sure that you can get all the way upstairs. This staircase is too tall. It's got too many stairs now. Very difficult to target an invisible object like that. We'll do. Okay. Just like I hate that I can't like. Sometimes it'll do what I want, and sometimes it just doesn't. Perfect. Okay, and then. I guess what we'll do is I could fill in the spaces next to the staircase, I guess. Do I want to do that though? Maybe. Yeah, I think we'll fill it in. We'll fill it in. With more FBX. I also just realized that. It's not really a good place for my face cam at all, which is fine. Sink that below. Perfect. All right. Just slide the other one over. And we're good. We're good. Nice. All right. Cool. So there's that staircase then. Which I actually think turned out pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, even that kind of looks like intentional. At least on one side it does. Not so much on this side. Maybe we'll take that in a little bit. Just taking it ever so slightly on these sides. And good. There we go. Now it looks intentional on both sides. The angles must be slightly different from one another. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Save current as well. Save. Yes. Triple, double, quadruple checking everything. Forced to delete on that one. Cool. Alrighty. It's not so bad. Alright, so with that out of the way, now let's go ahead and take a peek at what's next. I guess we should probably spend some time lighting up the rest of the areas. Like, is this area okay now? I have to also probably figure out a way to make it so that you can tell that there's doors here. Because now the staircase is sort of like blocking it. Because like this is a great visage, but now you can only see the Funk Unplugged door. The other door is completely obscured. Like a sign would work, I suppose. Just like a little stupid sign, like let's just make a goofy sign right now. let's go ahead and do that real quick, just while I'm thinking about it. All right. Funk Unplugged to the left. Museum of Andre to the right. Past the stairs. Can I make the center aligned? Just for now. I'm going to try to work out a way to make this more obvious that this is back here. Perhaps cutting a hole here with some subtractive mesh. Except I can't have it do that because I can't have it cut a hole in the staircase itself, though. That's the problem. So actually, can we make this hollow? No. But what I can do... Can I not bring those up? Like, can I grab this face and just like, you? No? Okay. The whole thing is also hovering slightly. Which no one would ever notice, but I will know now for the rest of my life. It's weird that I can't edit this. Like I have to edit like the whole thing at once, basically. Yeah, that's fine, actually. Are you on the floor? You're not. Huh. Just bring you down to floor level here. I just need to, there we go. It still looks fine. Okay, cool. Because, like, I need to find a way to make this more obvious. Like, I think the actual answer is just make the room bigger. Make the entire room just like slightly wider. Yeah, that creates a problem over here, but a problem we can correct, I think. We just click this wall, just edit that wall. Bring it out slightly. Gotta be just careful not to encroach onto any of the other spaces we've built. We're gonna have a problem. The biggest pain in the ass with that, though, is that it makes the room asymmetrical. It does solve the problem, though. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. You know what we do? We could probably just make the other doorway here and make it curve. That might work. It's like the lazy solution, though, I think. The real solution is just to think about it. Actually, you know what we can do? Is take, obviously, more box brush, because it's the best brush. We're going to steal an old airport trick. Get rid of that. That sign is worthless. Oh, actually, we're going to steal a doctor office trick here. And by trick, I mean something that, like, doctor's offices do. That I think is really smart. I'm going to put color-coordinated lines on the ground that lead to where I need them to go. First of all. Thank you. Second of all. We'll have to convert these to static meshes before I export them, though, because we are starting to get a little heavy on BSP, I think. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. Burning ring of fire. Oh my god, is that perfect? Oh, baby, let's go. Alright, not bad. Just slightly higher. There we go. Still fine. Okay. And then what we'll do is take one of these. Boop. Boop. Just use it as a guiding rail, basically. Yeah. Alright, cool. And then I need textures. Just like textures, colors. That's not what we need. I need textures. There we go. I need just like flat colors. Brick, cobble, lava. Lots of basic stuff in here as well. There we go. There used to be a way to edit these. I used to edit them all the time. It would make my teacher mad. Because you used to be able to just like color wheel it. Which would make my professors in college really mad. post. Kind of hoping that interesting. Okay, because my chat's been broken for a little bit, but I'm hoping that my phone will at least take care of it. Tech panel, fucking super stretched out. Brushed nickel. Yeah, there was a way to do... I remember being able to do it where you could, like, fuck around with the color of things. But it's been a really long time since I've been able to do that. Like, I cannot stress this enough. It's been, like, easily, like, a decade since I've actually, like, done anything in Unreal with any substance. There was a way to just do, like, a flat color. I remember that, but... yeah. Hilariously, I didn't even see my own chat message when I just typed it. Yeah, there was just, like, there was a way to, like, fuck with it a little bit. But I can't remember how to do it, apparently. I'll have to look that up as well. We'll have to do an entire episode on texturing, basically. But for now, let's do some lights. We'll do some lights for right now. Just so that way we can get this taken care of. Want to have it basically always the brightest light. It's something I've always had an issue with Unreal, is that the lighting system is really good, except when it isn't. And I know that that seems like obvious, but like in Unity, when you put in lights, they sort of like operate the way that you would expect lights to operate at all times, but like not in a realistic way. Does that make sense? So like you would put a light in, and then instead of having to like care about like the shadow map of it and things like that, it would just act the way that you expect a light to act, rather than like some other like weird thing, you know? Slap another point light in here. Full candela. Double check that that actually lit that room correctly. Yeah, it's like you can walk on these without too much issue, right? Yeah. Not a problem. Not a problem. College degree. I actually might want to reduce the candelas on those by a little bit. They're a little bright. Just down to like 50. We are working on a portfolio piece, Jay. So my portfolio right now, I kind of hate it. And because of that, I wanted to make an interactive portfolio instead. So I'm making a literal museum to myself. It's going to be, when it's done, it'll be a literal like museum to me. So it'll have like, you know, things like my college degree in it, testimonials from people I know, things that I enjoy, my hobbies, my work history, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I thought so. I've never seen it, and a lot of it is because like I don't know how effective this is gonna be, mind you. But you know, I think it's got at least a decent idea behind it. It's at least like moderately intelligent. It shows that I can know how to like build stuff in engine and things like that. But it also, like, what better way to show that I know how to make stuff than to make a thing that shows me making stuff, right? Like, I kind of think this is now wrong. Oh, damn it. I need to make this platform thinner. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, I like the idea a lot, but it's gonna be a fucking project because it's probably the most robust piece I've ever made in Unreal, and I haven't actually worked in Unreal in a long time. Is the problem? So like, I have to relearn a lot of stuff about it. I still remember how to do level design and things like that. Building out spaces and stuff is pretty easy for me still. Where did Ampy go? Did I delete him on accident? I must have deleted him on accident. Like, I have an entire section devoted to, like, you know, Funk Unplugged, my work on that kind of stuff. You know, other things like we're gonna bake dioramas to each of the levels in each of these like little corners over here. Down here, I'm gonna put some of like the enemies are gonna be here, that kind of stuff. Actually, even with that, we can probably import their models because now I know where they are. Oh yeah, I forgot we used the boss rush stuff for this. I cannot remember. I can't. Totally forgot about that. Okay, let's grab all of these. Well, these two at least. Import all of it. That's fine. Delete you. Put. Where did it end up? There it is. It is fucking huge. Holy shit. Oh. Engine's having a moment. There we go. There we go. Okay. Make that just okay. No, so that's the size of it. Got it. That's cool. Boop. I'm gonna attach the texture to it. It has none of the bit mapping from it has like none of the bit mapping from the actual game in it though, which is funny. Slap some brick down there. There we go. That's not bad. Keep importing. This Fedora is my favorite one, to be honest. Import both of those. Import all of it. Accidentally imported that into the texture folder. Not great. Why does it keep doing that? Must be interrupting some kind of process. Definitely like importing these things into like stupid places that they don't belong at all. Which is funny, but there we go. Let's just brush nickel that. God, these look way more menacing in Unreal than they do in Unity. Like really menacing. Yeah. So go ahead and get rid of that one too, and then we'll do one final import, and I'll pull in. There's like the buzzsaw enemy is the last one, right? Oh no, Viking bot. Wow. What is this one? I'm importing it into the wrong place again. Oh, I forgot about this guy. There's a little bit of cut content, actually. Yeah, because he never even got... I don't think he even got a texture at any point. Let's slap some brush steel on him. Kind of get a better idea of what he looks like. Yeah, this guy was a bit of cut content. Originally, we were going to have this enemy in the game in our snow world, and then we got him all modeled and stuff, and then the enemy just didn't work. We couldn't get the code in to make him actually like function properly, so we ended up having to like abandon it, which was something. And then we still have this crab as well, which I just love that we have some of this stuff in here. How strange. I mean, that's fine. Like, we don't actually need you to do that anyway. Why is this crab so small? Ah! It textured the ground. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a piece. Look at that. I haven't seen this guy in a while. Once again, apply brush nickel to the bottom here, because I don't need to see that. Yeah, look at that. I haven't seen this guy in a while, too. It's crazy. Brush nickel that wall. Ooh, actually, no. Bring back the wood. Wood's better. I don't want it to be worn. Then we'll make the top like a brick color. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so this guy was a bit of cut content, actually. He never got a full texture render, so that's why he doesn't have, like, an actual skin, unlike the other characters. In particular, the Spadora and the Fedora. Although his texture is broken. That is not the correct texture for the Fedora. Missing all of, like, the highlights and lowlights and things. All the detail is missing. Although I think that's because we applied a shader to him in game that changed the way that he looked by a lot. I do kind of wish that these would apply smarter, but they do not. So grossly overexposing how my geometry actually looks every time I paint something with the wood paneling. just go through and texture up everything. Texture up the walls in wood. I like it. The wood is nice and Unreal. That had a texture. What was it? Pretty sure it was this. Strange. Alrighty. Cool. Tight. Awesome. Just go about applying materials to things, basically. I know there's a better way to do this than doing it manually, like the way that I'm doing it right now. I do not remember how to do it that way, so we're gonna keep doing it the dumb way until I can sit down and actually find time to do a learning session for myself at some point. And then out here, though, I definitely want to do a different material for the walls. Do tech. No, tech looks dumb. I don't like the way that looks. Tech, but it's a checker. Nah. Rock? Nope. Hate that. Ugly as hell. No. It's also stretched to hell. The problem being that I can't remember how to fix the texture mapping on stuff like that. I can't remember how to do that. Well, I'll have to actually sit down and like reteach myself how to like do some of these things. Actually, that doesn't look good. Ceramic tile. Yeah, that's not bad at all, actually. Could do brick. No, I don't like that. No. No. Oh. Aha, glass. That's awful. It kind of looks like a carpet. Actually, I kind of like that. Don't know what's up with the circles on that, but it's good. Yeah, it kind of looks like a carpet. I kind of like that. I'll end up finding more textures at some point anyway. It's just floor. Can I select the whole object, please? I hate Unreal. Every now and then Unreal makes me like violently angry because like I want to select the whole staircase. There we go. Okay. Floor. I cannot remember how to do. Okay, there we go. Don't want it to cast a shadow. That's fine. If I convert this to static mesh, Ampy theater. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's because they're not converted to static meshes right now. That's why I have to do it manually. I remember now. Yeah, it's way easier to work with objects like... So if I convert this to a static mesh... So, oh, sorry. Yeah, Jay. You're good, man. My phone did not keep up with the chat for some reason. Huh. I gotta figure out a solution to this. Yeah, basically, the difference between these things, so this is BSP, right? It's like a basic building block material. The difference between it and a static mesh is that a static mesh is capable of being interacted with in a different way. So by converting a lot of these things to static brushes, I can then place a material on them, basically, like the normal way. It also reduces the amount that they... amount of data that they take up, basically. Oh, God, no. But it also locks them into being, like, in a finished state. Maybe not any of those. It's very difficult to see. Yeah. That's so strange. My phone didn't do it either. That's like, I can watch myself live, right? Listening to myself click around on my phone. It's so strange. So strange. I really have to figure out how to do that. Like, how to fix that. Because I can't actually, like, stream and perform my shit without being able to see the chat. I don't even know if you're still here, Jason. Talking to open air at this point. Who knows? Definitely want these to be lower to the ground, I think. This doesn't have collision now, though, because it's not a BSP. Oh no, we have a different problem now. I've converted this to a static mesh, and now I cannot remember how to make it have collision so I can touch it. There we go. That should block all should do it, because then I can... No, what the fuck? It should be able to... Should be able to collide. Why can't I walk on it now? What have I done? Touch it now. Oh, I gave it a blocking volume, which is not what I want. Now, because now you can't step on it at all. What have I done? Now the whole thing's got a fucking invisible wall around it. Damn it. What is this? That is a blocking volume. Okay, I definitely don't want the blocking volumes. Curved staircase. Add a component. Box collision. There you go. With that, I should be able to then... What the F? Like, I should have a collider. Like, I just gave it a collider. Does it not have a collider? God, it's been, like, so fucking long since I've actually done anything in Unreal. Why can I not see chat anymore? Banana. Yeah, I can't see chat anymore. What the hell? I'm gonna have to really figure out what's up with that. Because, like... I can't stream if I can't see chat. That's like half the point. That's so strange. Maybe if I use Firefox instead. I won't have the same problem. Sorry. Firefox popped up. That, go to Twitch. Twitch.tv, please. Go ahead and log in as myself. Open up the fucking email they send you. Sorry, I'm like ad hoc doing it online because like I'm gonna forget if I don't do it right now. I meant to do this before I got on today, and then, well, here we are, right? Yeah, I'm the broadcaster. Why are you warning me about me? How strange. Okay, well, hopefully that'll... If I type banana again... Well, let's type test. Okay, there it is. All right, and we'll leave it on a test for now. But I need to figure out how to do what's up with this. I thought this was supposed to be generated in relation to the object's mass. Is that not the case anymore? It's like, I guess I could manually make the box collider work, but I don't really revel the idea of doing that. Oh boy. Well, let's just, you know what, first things first, let's just see if this actually, like, functions the way that I think it should. So let's just press play. Build. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I haven't built it yet. Which is fair, I suppose. Oh, man. I really need to sit down and watch some more tutorial videos, I think. Hey, can you show me this? What do you mean that Ampy has no skeleton? Is that not the proper skeleton? It's also building the lights again, but I might have to re-import that, actually. Yeah, then you need a box collider as well, actually. Spelled collision run. Just stare. Steppers. I just can't even remember how to do this. That's the problem. Well, it makes my stream have an absolute aneurysm whenever I build. That's funny. Yep, there it goes. Bitrate's having a stroke. Skipped frames detected. Yeah, but how many skipped frames? Yeah, that's fine. It's because I was building. Yeah, it had like an absolute aneurysm when I built the game. Just fine. Wow, what the fuck? Okay. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. Because for now, like, I'm uncertain how to correct that issue. We'll deal with it later, though. I'm gonna have to just sit down and rewatch some tutorial videos and reteach myself some of these basic skills and things. I kind of wish I could put like a bar light in, like on the top, just like put a big light in. That would be nice. But unfortunately, directional lights don't work very well for what I'm doing right now, and a couple other things. Slash, again, I think I just need to watch some more tutorials. Clearly, it's been longer and more of a time than I thought it was going to be. Max out the attenuation range there. We'll see what that looks like. See, like, that's what I mean, right? This isn't how a light would function, right? Like, you would have... This isn't how the shadows for that would be portrayed. Because, like, a light sitting there would scatter light throughout a room. Like, even my little lamp, it, like, by itself can light up the room that I'm sitting in. And the problem I have with Unreal sometimes is that it doesn't do the lights the correct way. That isn't to say that they're like wrong. It's just like the lighting fixtures don't operate the way that they would in reality, right? So like a single point light in the middle of the room should be enough to light this room up, and it isn't, right? Which is something to, like, I guess, understand and note. about this kind of stuff. I don't know. It's a thing. I'm really mad that this staircase doesn't work. I'm really gonna just have to sit down and actually check that out at some point. Oh, that guy actually looked kind of sick. Alright, let's put some lights in here as well. He does not look normal. Like a rectangular light, like... The problem is that, like, so like a directional light in my head, this is what we would need, right? We would need to put a directional light in the room, increase the lux all the way to full, and then that would do it. But the problem is that the light doesn't do anything, right? At all. Let's do that. How about that? Does that work? No, not at all. Let's build it. Give it a build. Have the stream have an absolute aneurysm. Like an absolute aneurysm too. Like break the whole thing kind of a thing. Cool. It's gonna break, so buckle up. We're definitely gonna drop some frames while I'm doing this. Just gonna check my phone while I'm waiting for this to finish rendering. Do. Is it done yet? Nope. Alrighty. Broke all the lights. Yeah, still got nothing. Is it because the light's like too high or something? Like, is that it? Let's just like slam it in there. There's a tiny Spedora jammed into the wall. Yeah, let's just put a fucking point light. Like, I hate using point lights because they're like the laziest light type, but like they're also the only one that ever does what I ask it to, basically. Just increase all of this. Just jack all of it up and see what happens. See, like, this is what I mean, right? This isn't how a light would function. Like, it, like, grumps me out a little bit, because, like, a light that was this level of intensity, 160 candelas, right? At this level of attenuation would fucking... It'd be crazy. Like, you wouldn't be able to, like, see anything. Like, you would be blinded. It would be blinding. Just do that then. How about that? That's a little bit closer, but like, see, like, okay, these shadows shouldn't be here, given that the light source is fucking that long, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know how else to, like, what else to do, right? Like, I guess I can just keep increasing the soft source radius. Just balloon that shit all the way up, I guess? I don't know. That seems bad. I would like you to do it in lumens if you could. That'd be great. Yeah, 2,000 lumens is like an absurd number of lumens, guys. Like an absolutely like gargantuan number of lumens. Like, is it because I have, like, am I missing, like, some sort of light volume? Like, is that it? Do I need to, like, balloon this shit up as big as it'll go, basically? How's that? Is that good? Does that make you happy? It, like, it doesn't make sense. It, like, it's actively making me upset. Like, I'm gonna have to just watch a tutorial on, like, how to do proper lighting in Unreal. It's also one of the few things that I don't fully grasp myself. So, like, when I look at it, I'm like, why isn't it working? See, like, there shouldn't be shadows here. There just shouldn't be shadows at all. Not with the amount of light intensity. Like, everything about these lights that I've created here, right, should be absolute. Like, this room should be like awash with light. Like, it should be impossible to see. I shouldn't be able to, like, walk around at all. Like, there shouldn't be darkness against this wall over here. That wall shouldn't be shrouded in darkness. Given that, once again, like, I find myself, I don't know. See, like, I've got, like, these point lights now banking off of this wall. Doesn't make any fucking sense. And, like, I know it's because I have to build it and stuff, but, you know, it's just highly confusing. Highly confusing. What I should do is probably sit down and watch, I should watch a lighting tutorial right now. I don't want to just, like, watch a tutorial video on stream. I'd rather, like, try to get more stuff done. Like, maybe we can import some more Arctic assets or something like that from... Like, we can import some of these medieval village assets or something. I'm gonna have to, like, locate some of these things. Textures. Walls. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to sit down and look at stuff, I guess. God, yeah, some of these are old. So the human prototypes. What could be fun is to take, like... Here, like, let's do... I saw Sand Dune in here, right? Sand Dune 1 and 2. Let's do Tree Palm after. Let's grab these planks. Import all of those. Okay, so then what we can do what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll make an actually like itty bitty level. We'll recreate part of the level that I enjoyed, and we'll put like a small ampy on the inside of it. Like we'll make like an actual diorama, basically. And for that, we will probably need... We're going to need to find all of the parts to all of these things. I wish it was easier for me to figure out where all of this stuff is, though. Alrighty. The prefab is in Tropical World, Palm Trees Low. Definitely remember using this fucking little lifeguard stand here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hunt down the textures for all of these things, though. Making little dioramas out of all this stuff. Can I get it even smaller than that? That's too thin. That's because that's 0.25. This is going to be a fun part. There's going to be an entire stream devoted to me just making these little dioramas, I think. which will be fun. The problem with these things is that they don't have their fucking texture map on them. They look weird. Yeah, I know. We lost a bunch of frames when I rendered the fucking game. My computer is very powerful, but it is not that powerful. Oh god. Oh. See, what the fuck? The staircase doesn't have collision. It's so strange. Everything else does. That's because everything else is made out of FBX right now. But weird. Sorry, I just wanted to like take a look at it for a hot second. Let's scale this down as well. Squat little palm tree. Scatter a couple of these around. Let's make this material. Is there like a sand? Did this come with sand? Gravel? Gravel looks like crap. No, we'll have to hunt down a good sand then. Sandstone for now. It's close enough. Get the impression of it basically. Let's import some more stuff. Dock big. Let's do that one. Put it out here, and then what we'll do is we'll include some water. Raise this all up a little bit, and then we'll add, let's add a box, and then we'll craft it into some ground for us. That'll be fun. Actually, you know what? Can I do that with the... Interesting. Okay, so now... Yeah, actually, you know what? That seems like it's something that's going to be more complicated than I am reckoning. So we're going to... give that a pass, I think. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I would like to select just this face, please. And move it in. Okay, there we go. let's do this one more time. Extrude it up. I just want to like collapse this face in, like. Then what we'll do is I'll put in a little volume. Yeah. That should work fine. Then what we'll do is we'll take this face. Aha, there we go. Extrude it slightly. Rotate. Cannot rotate the face. Okie dokie. I do not like that it's like having a rave. You know what? Different plan. New plan. Where's that water? Do I want lake instead? Yeah, I think I like the blue of the lake better. Perfect. And then I have one more thing that I want to do. Except I would like it to be made out of glass instead. Okay, we will click glass, then make a cube. I can make this hollow though, right? I remember there being a button for hollow. There it is. Perfect. What does this actually look like? I wonder. That staircase is just completely gone now. Cool. Love it. Gonna take a look at it later. Figure it out. On the right side, it should be a simple matter of just copying and then rotating the other staircase. Should be pretty easy to fix. I have to watch an entire tutorial about lighting, I think. it's too big. Or maybe I'm not big enough. Maybe can I make the player bigger? Something I never bothered to try to do. Because I could scale myself up a little bit. Except now I'm too big. Okay, cool. Let's just shrink it back down 2 ticks. I think that works better in the scale of the museum anyway. Hopefully the staircases and stuff will still work. All the doorways should be properly sized. It's just too tile. I wish there was, I need to like, is there a, I thought I saw there was a box select somewhere. Fine. And then we'll just adjust everything else before we start building anything, so that way I don't have to go through the process of clicking each individual unit and moving it into position. Too low. Perfect. And we'll add more to the tropics, obviously. Like, this isn't done yet, but I just wanted to make sure that the scale is correct. Which means this needs to be that tall. I was like, it's not sticking through the floor now into the other room, is it? No, the rooms are separated by a lot of distance. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm cool with a very tall ambi. That seems fine, but everything else needs to be worked on. Oh, sorry, just stretching my body up a little bit. Not that I can see if anybody's chatting, because I can't actually see the chat at all for some reason. Can't even see it on my phone. The best part. Is that like I can like watch myself stream and stretch my own back, but then like I can't see the chat at all. Which is fine. Okay, another problem for another moment. Although we are just about out of time, actually. I have to cut myself a little short today because I have other things I need to be about today. Let's fix this first. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but close enough. Deal with it later. Ooh, hey! I accidentally activated my auto-click macro. My bad. That was loud as fuck. There you go. Yeah, that's not so bad. And actually, with the slightly larger scale on the player character, the bouncing on this is also, like, way diminished. Yeah, but that's okay. I think what we're just gonna call it early for today. I have to sit down and watch some tutorials on lighting and find the rest of the objects in Funk Unplugged that I want to import. Get them imported before next stream. So next Friday, what we'll do is we will spend probably the majority of the stream building the little dioramas out of the stuff that I've imported into Unreal. And then we'll do that, and then we'll probably also spend a little bit of time building the dioramas to, like, myself and the things that I enjoy. I'll make sure to try to get all of that stuff imported before the start of the stream next week. I'll probably put down some time on it on, probably over the weekend or something like that. I also think I might need to decrease my resolution, because as we're building the game more and more, my stream is having an absolute aneurysm trying to keep up with me. It's like rendering fine on my computer, but I can see it in the import window that it's like having a trouble. So yeah, so for now, thank you all for coming out tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to see me work on this some more, I do it every Friday from 1 to 5 normally. Today it's 1 to 4 just because I have some other business to be about today. I also, we've hit the end of the things that I can do like with any amount of intelligence at the moment. Like, obviously I need to do the lighting for all of the areas in this place, but I need to watch a tutorial on how to do the lighting right proper, and then I just need to import the rest of the models and stuff, and then we need to take care of this area downstairs at some point. This area, which I intend to be for student work. So we'll take care of that as well. But for now,